Today I want to show you how to open and close the 48 volts battery used on Mercedes C-Class W205 and E-Class W213. First, remove the DC-DC. This board is the 48 voltage DC-DC. We remove these T30 screws. First, it's not easy to get the screws. Here, now we need to turn back the battery on the other side. And we can remove the cover easily. So this is the 48 voltage battery and BMS. We can see the BMS here. We need to take off the screws first. Be particularly careful to the battery as it's high voltage. Use insulated tools and protections. Disconnect these. And also this cable. Then, here is another small plug to remove. Now power the BMS slowly. It's almost finished now. The next step is to remove the 48 volts battery. These screws all need to be removed. Okay, done. We open the battery using a bit of force. Push it up on this position, as there is glue at the bottom. And the main point is you need to pull the battery from the side opposing the BMS. This is the 48 volts battery. These are the positive and negative poles. Next, remove the BMS. Open this green cover first. Open this green cover first. This is the inside. These screws here also have to be removed. This is a relatively small T10 screw. There are also screws on the back of the BMS that need to be removed. There are 6 screws. Okay, now we got the BMS board. This is what the BMS board looks like. Now we have the battery, power board, DC-DC, and BMS. Let's reassemble it. Let's put the BMS and power board together. Screws are back on. Then, let's put the BMS and power board together. Don't forget to install the screws here. Notice the placement of the cable. Close it. Insert again the connectors. Done. Next step is to put the battery back in. Here are the poles. When reinstalling the battery, be careful not to break the circuit here. If it breaks, the battery will also break. Put it on the right position. Put the screws back on. Now we put this cable back on it. Ensure that these plugs are inserted correctly. And put also these screws on. Now put the cover back on. Turn it around. Put the last screws back on. Then, last is DC-DC, which matches to this position. Put it on. Finished.